Are up.
I don't know. I don't think I'd take the 2v2 against Nidalee Cassiopeia if I'm Evelyn Rise. I think that is a pretty dangerous.
I would reckon another 20 seconds.
Yeah, and they just haven't used this TP advantage at all. Trace in the top side now with the favorable trades just by a little bit. And here comes Chaser. There's the twisted advance after the flash. Flash, spear, goodbye, Helper. And that is the danger right there of being.
Got some armor.
Helper's not here. There's just a poke, and they're going to go for it. Trace pops the glory, finds Ambition immediately. There is the depth charge on Ambition, knocking him everybody up. Mad Life in the middle with the Unbreakable Will. Punts. They support Che back into the enemy team. Helper with the TP. Helper coming through. Chaser low. Helper overextends. Trace with the peel. And that is the threat that JinAir has. You go into the team like Zynga. I don't know. Whatever.
Some come.
Oh, there's the flash. Twisted advance. Coco looks like he might escape temporarily. Chaser gets the follow-up pounce after hitting him with another spirit. Chaser deep under the turret pops his Seraphs. Equalizer is dropped, but it is a stinker of an equalizer, and that means that space also falls. Helper.
Is this a Baron?
Does make it challenging. Ambition on a secret mission. They know he's there.
And it's gone.
Yep, that's it. There's the Righteous Glory. They're coming for the engage right now. Flash hook onto Ambition. Che gonna get quite hurt right there. Good equalizer into the choke point. Overextension by Che on the flash hook, and there's not sufficient follow-up. Trace and Che too committal about either engagement, and CJ just wants to push Mad Life flash forward for them, but how much is he going to get? Trace is there in the front line. He is so tanky, but he does die. The damage coming in from CJ. JinAir has to run. They can't really do this. Coco dodges the ultimate from Cassiopeia. Mad Life comes in for another. Looking for the pick. Who's going to come here? Maokai's coming in on a Mad Life there. The hook looks like it misses right there from Jay. Mad Life getting low, but he gets the big pulverize. Can he follow up? Chaser from the side, starting to poke with the spear. But again, JinAir doesn't have a lot of damage anymore. There's the hook onto Helper. They're going to zone him out. He's going to knock him down. Petrifying Gaze hits him, but he flashes in the last second. Coco in the front. Coco dead. And that should be a JinAir. Can they take a Baron now off of the kill onto? It is. So there we go. Definitely helping against them. Okay, they're going to go for it. Space uses on the hunt, but JinAir immediately kites out. And they get the tower. Another engagement only onto Che. More poke damage being taken, and look at that. Everybody falling down right now. Trace taking a huge amount of damage, but he's healing up well enough to get out as his ultimate popped. And there you go. The spear from Chaser on the retreat. Takes out Ambition. Okay, so now here we go again. Inhibitor number 3. There's some action going up on top lane. Trace actually takes a huge amount of damage. Trace is going to die. This could be good for CJ. This could be the turnaround. There's the CC. Che also falls. Is this going to be the end here? They have to push up the super minions. They're going to get a dragon.
Doesn't finish here. They're going to have trouble.
There's the engage on it. Captain Jack. Captain Jack cleanses immediately. Mad Life going in. And there's an equalizer. Not going to do a whole lot. And Che going to go down maybe in the end. Of course, Space actually spell shields the Nautilus ultimate. Is this a turnaround? CJ moving forward. Double kill for Coco.
They have to go back to defend, but well played.
Probably shouldn't face check this. Ambition is there. They can't see him. They see him now. They're going to go for it. Twisted advance. Ambition gets caught. Ambition is dead. Equalizer lands, but how much follow-up is there? Trace gets punted back, trading 1 for 1.
Tank for a tank.
Yeah, tank for tank. So nice turnaround from CJ to make that work. Possibly that's it. All right, here we go. TP, they're going to get onto Maokai. Maokai coming in with the flank. Mad Life pops his ult immediately, gets drawn in. I don't know if you want Mad Life there. Trace gets hit back again. Is there enough damage to clean up the tank line, though? And here we go. JinAir gets collapsed on. JinAir is going to go down. GBM falls. Captain Jack has to flash, and this is going to be a win for CJ Entus in the end. The beautiful collapse with the Sivir ultimate. Now, do they have enough to finish? And they should have the timers, especially if Jack goes down. Jack takes Helper with him, but that's not going to be enough. They can just charge through the mid lane. Big turnaround from CJ Entus.
Big smile, at least for Coco standards, on Coco's face.
And that is a tough loss for JinAir, but Good patience from CJ, a very solid defense in the end. And I think that dealing with Mad Life that way in the last fight, they set him up time and time again to punt the Maokai back into his team. And that's going to be it. CJ will take the win in game 1.
58 minutes and 51 seconds.
Wouldn't be a JinAir game.
Wouldn't be a JinAir game. Well played by CJ Entus. They kept in it. They stayed focused. Some lesser teams would have collapsed under the pressure, and they got what they needed to get the win.
Yep, and they had that big rise in the late game to help carry them through, but really it was about Mad Life in those team fights that helped them isolate targets so they could actually get the victory, because Trace tried to come in with that teleport in the end, but CJ committed to it immediately, coming back with the Sivir ultimate, turning on him on their flank. Rough time for JinAir.
Very well played by both teams, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think that what I mentioned, the 6th item status means that they lose a lot of space for pink wards, and